Hello, welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. Reddit the last few days has been crazy with the 6.3 beta starting. We got a ton of leaks and a 6.2 patch has dropped. An insane Archon quest, Durin story quest. We have a lot to get through, so we'll get through Reddit soon. But first, I took a bunch of screenshots from the Archon quest that I want to go over. Actually, before that, I just want to briefly touch on the Sumeru event last patch. I thought it was really good, and I want people to remember it because I feel like this is a quest that people will forget in like a couple months, but I do think it is something worth talking about because we got a good amount of lore for characters. So a lot of Layla lore backstory, which was really cool. This part of the quest was awesome. And seeing this again was so cool. We obviously got to see this part in the 6.1 patch during the Archon quest where Redrear ambushed Nefer and the others. So coming back here and seeing this for real was awesome. And this was cool. King Ibis and Nefer. But yeah, anyways, starting now, the two new Archon quests, we had Acts 5 and 6 be released. And we have a lot to talk about. Act 5 had so much lore and a lot of setting up for Act 6, which was a lot of fun to see. So this was when Yahoda came running in here, just freaking out about seeing a spaceship. The spaceship that the Traveler came in to Tevat with. And here's just everyone talking and planning to get Columbina back because she was missing. So they wanted to find her until they realized she disappeared. She's not coming back anytime soon. And then Lauma and the Traveler run into Alice. She is the most talked about character the last few days. Everyone is talking about Alice for a good reason because she is the best. She has like the best voice actor in the game. And she's just a very interesting character that we don't really know much about. And I have a feeling we are going to learn a lot more about her in the upcoming months, which is very, very exciting. We literally have so many people in Nod Krai, and they're all about to team up together, and we'll talk about why soon. So Alice, I thought this was a really cool shot. I had to take a screenshot of this. I like this. So after we talked to Alice, she sent us to Nicole. And Nicole is completely different from what I thought she was going to be personality-wise. She kind of gives me Escoffier vibes with her expressions and kind of her demeanor. I was like, dang, this reminds me of Escoffier a little bit. The way that she was like, no, Alice, what'd you do this for? She had everything all lined up, an entire script ready to read off for herself. She loves to talk. She loves history, the backstory of everything. Varka was just like, all right, yeah, give me the short version. That was a lot of fun. But seeing Nicole was cool. And then Hat Guy shows up. Are we actually sticking with his name being Hat Guy, not Wanderer? I don't really know what's going on with that. But yeah, Hat Guy. Yeah, he's here. And seeing him with all of the characters, which was really interesting. We had Columbina, just her spirit there in the back. But this screenshot, if I told you a year ago, if I sent you this screenshot a year ago, no one would believe me because this is kind of hard to believe that Wander is talking to these two, Varka and Columbina. So, yeah, kind of crazy. This was funny. At the end of Act 5, Nicole needed 3 people to go into this trial chamber, and Varka did not meet the requirements, and you could see how upset he is. And look at Nicole's face. She's so happy. She's very much enjoying herself. I thought this was a one hilarious shot here. So now we move on to Act 6. And actually, before I did Act 6, I actually took a break, and I did theater in the middle between Act 5 and Act 6. So this was, the theater that just came out for December, and I got 10 stars, so I'm happy. But anyways, Act 6, dude, this place I wish was permanent. Look at this. Look at the visuals. This is amazing. Looks like an old castle from like the 1800s. I would have loved to explore this completely. Add this to the map. This is awesome. was a really cool looking place. And then here's the altar for the 3 moon marrows, which we'll see again in the future. But after this, that was a failed screenshot. Columbina Hyposelenia, great name. It is a wonderful name, I agree. So she is back. Columbina is her true name. And then it's time to give Columbina one hell of a Moon Prayer Night. So, here we are, Moon Prayer Night. So bickering is actually a sign of a strong relationship. Yes, it is, Columbina, and these two have the strongest of relationships. They love each other. Whether they know it or not, God, I love these two together. They are so cute. But anyways, I just want to say, this entire section, the Moon Prayer Night with Columbina, was one of the coolest things I've ever seen in an Archon quest. I did not expect this. I can't believe they actually did this in an Archon quest, but it does make sense. And I have not had this much fun in a long time during an Archon quest, because usually quests like this are usually heavy, dark, something bad is happening, but this was completely different from what we normally experience. We got to go around talking to all the characters, all the different booths. It was a ton amount of fun. And I took the screenshot because I first saw this, I'm just like, no shot. These are the guys from Simulanka. I thought it was just a cool Easter egg, but obviously it's not. They'll be in a future part here. But I thought that was a really nice touch. Yes, Columbina, you have a ton of friends. So I went through, just like everyone else, we went through all the different booths, and I thought they were all spectacular. Columbina and the Traveler riding this. I mean, Columbina, the shippers are going to go crazy shipping the Traveler with Columbina because they are very close. They even shared candy together. This is a wallpaper type of screenshot right here. I mean, look at this place. It's beautiful. I couldn't believe my eyes. They really turned Nod Krai into a party festival. It was perfect. I loved this. Our little dragon, he's all grown up. I can't believe it. If you didn't do Simulanka, I am so sorry. You missed out on peak. This was awesome. This was a lot of fun. Getting to see the Simulanka characters meet with Dern and Wanderer again. That's the continuation I love. Oh, it's so good. But they need to make the Simulanka map permanent at some point in the future. They have to. There's no way they don't. There's just no way. There's too much lore. There's too much story there to not have that area permanent. So it's going to happen. And here's the final screenshot. Dory in the background crying. Poor girl just needs her Mora. I thought this was really cute of Columbina and Dern giving their gifts away to the kids. I love that. That's perfect. Very heartwarming. And then Columbina and Alauma putting up wishes. That was cute. Love the coloring for this shot right here. Now, this was hilarious. Aino and Anefa are two of the funniest characters. They have such sibling-like qualities together. This was a fun game. I really enjoyed it. Seeing Aino calling Anefa a big dummy baloney bot. I love it. Anefa, you got caught cheating because she's AI, so we all teamed up against the AI bot and stickered her to death. And then the highlight of this all. This was the highlight. Yehoda, of course, is in it. She's just hilarious because she doesn't see herself as being qualified to be around harbingers or stuff like that. So her running into Columbina, she was paranoid. And then Arlecchino comes around and she tries out cat ears. I would have never in a million years guessed this. Not Columbina. Arlecchino with cat ears is adorable and it's very cute and I love it. It's so unlike her personality, but I think it's perfect that she tried them on just to see what it felt like because of Lynette. And Yehoda looking at them is exactly my reaction too. That is just the amount of cosplayers that are going to be wearing this is diabolical. How do you do, Miss Yehoda? She's freaking out. Wow. And then Columbina comes back with a water balloon and she got caught in the crossfire because of course she does. And then Nefer joins the party, and yeah, she was like, "You just assaulted my employee. Prepare to die." And then we got a 2-on-2 fight, water balloon fight between two harbingers, Nefer and Yehoda. Like, what the hell? And that's hilarious. Bonk right off the head. God, it was so much fun. I mean, it just puts a smile on your face. I did this very late at night, and I had the most fun time doing this quest. I'm never forgetting this quest. Never. This was a blast. I was smiling throughout this entire thing. I didn't take a screenshot, but Flynn's with the lamp giving out candy was great as well. Also, we had pinball in an Archon quest. Pinball. Like, what the hell, bro? Nicole made us play a pinball game, and I grew up playing pinball. This was so much fun. I thoroughly enjoyed this. This was awesome. And then Yehoda, oh my god. Columbina, seeing cards here, getting the future card as death was shocking. I did not expect that. That is scary. And here's another nice shot of the town. And there's Columbina with all the Hexen Circle mages, and then Varka and Albedo. Oh, okay. So yeah, there was also a part where you got to battle. You had to, like, a Pokemon duel another person, and Yehoda was the announcer. And good God, her voice actor killed it. I love, like, growing up, I always wanted to be a sports commentator. So her announcing, I want to say, was top tier. She got me hyped during this. Another great screenshot here of the town. And now, this is probably what most people are talking about. And for good reason. Sandrone and Columbina, the two lovers, you could say. Or friend enemies. Haters and lovers, I don't know. Sandrone is the biggest tsundere ever. And I just want to say, her voice actor is the best. Top 5 voice actors in the game. The way, especially when she was getting, like, I don't even know how to say it. The growls she had in her voice when she was pissed off was brilliant. God, she has such a range. I love her voice actor a lot. But Columbina, if you lose, I'm going to bash your head in. Sanchoni, what? Oh, I love that what. That was so good. Her face. Oh, these two interacting is just S tier content. I mean, look at that. That progression. She's stuck. Here comes Columbina. And then she bonked her in the head. Bonk. So funny. Just S tier rage baiting Sandrone. And then Columbina's emotional goodbye to her, and Sandrone finally let out, "I'll miss you too, Columbina." Like, it sounded like she was crying. It was beautiful. And then Paimon came up behind her and gave her a scare. But here I was just taking screenshots of the area because I don't think we're ever going to be able to see this again. And I really, really liked this area. I love what they did with the town. It was beautiful. So yeah. Now beautiful. I love this. I might use this as a wallpaper one day. Look at this. Good memories here of the Moon Prayer Night. And then Columbina left. And when she was leaving, they gave her a parting gift. And let me tell you, I love stuff like this. If I want this in real life, like, if they made this, I'd buy it. Varka drawing Flynn's is hilarious. Varka drew Albedo, which was awesome. I mean, look at this. Not Varka, Flynn's. Flynn's drew Albedo. This is really good. And then Albedo drew Varka and Columbina. This is some of the best drawings I've ever seen, but imagine he added color. Woo! Would have been nice. Sandrone adding Columbina getting attacked. Yehoda. Lama. This is really pretty. Nefer. I know a Nefa. Durin and Scaramouche as a cat. Alice and Nicole. Arle as a feather is a really nice touch with T. I mean, this is great. Awesome. And then at the end, oh, well, that was her. Everyone saying goodbye to her. But while she was leaving, she was going back to the moon. Dottore, the evil Dottore, showed up and changed everything. I mean, everything changed once Dottore showed up. His plan, his secretness, everything changed in a split second. Now, Columbina had to sacrifice and go to the shadow realm for the moon where Revier is. Yeah, not good. The cutscene was absolutely fantastic. That was one of the best cutscenes in the game. Animation was sick. The fighting was awesome. And then at the end, after everything, you had this. You see just Columbina falling through the world where she went in. So next patch, we're probably getting acts 7 and 8 of the Archon quest. And let me tell you, these two acts are going to be the two of the best acts in the entire game, just like the rest of Nod Krai. It's going to be all out war. Well, also it depends what the pacing is like. Is Act 7 going to be a build-up and an Act 8 be war? Is it both going to be war, or is Act 7 and 8 both going to be build-up? Is there going to be more, are there going to be more twists and turns? I don't know what direction they're going to go in, but I am so excited to find out. This is so good. Who knew that the Tori was going to be the final boss? And Columbina is going to bring Revier back. I think we're going to have a huge fight in our hands. The entire world of Teyvat, including Revier, against the Tori. And it's going to be at an absolute masterclass of storytelling, animation, fighting, just peak story all around. So that was my experience with the Archon quest. It was amazing. I've not done Durin's story quest yet. But Act 6 of the Archon quest was phenomenal. It went from the highest to the Moon Prayer Night Festival. I'm literally smiling the entire time. And then, boom, the Tori comes, causes chaos, leaves, and it leaves all the characters pissed off and angry. It's just like you have an angry Arlecchino about to go kill him himself, no matter what the Tsaritsa says. You have everyone now with a plan. Varka, Durin, Wander, Nefer, Lauma. Everyone is going to go do stuff to get more intel. The mages with the Nicole and Alice are in this as well. Everyone is going to be working together. So it's going to be good. So I guess we can close this now. Now we can move on to Reddit. Oh, there was a lot that happened in this Archon quest that I just needed to talk about. So the leaks, the 6.3 beta released. So we have a lot of leaks to go through. So let's try to get through this pretty quickly. New artifact sets, 2 of them. One of them is obviously going to be a Columbina set. The other set might be for the other new character, Zibai. I don't really know how to pronounce her name. So I'm just going to go with Zibai. I don't really know. So yeah, 6.3 artifacts. Columbina skill material is the moon, which is great. I have a ton of these because I over-farmed for Lauma. So I already have, I think, almost enough to get her like level 9 talents. So yeah, I will be pulling for Columbina. I'm on 50-50, 30 pity, and I have like 130 wishes right now. So yeah. Zibai's weapon, Columbina's weapon, crit damage for both of them, of course. Then you have Columbina's kit here. I mean, I'm not going to go through it, but yeah, I don't really know much about her kit. There are gameplay leaks, so we'll get to that in a second. Clear pick of the new map. So here is the new map. A little bit of a map expansion for Nod Krai. And I actually think it doesn't look big, but I think it's going to be bigger than what we think it is. But still not a lot, considering we rarely get map expansions these days. But so I'll take anything we can get, but it looks like a really cool area. I'm excited to explore. So there it is on the map. This island looks bigger than this island, or am I going crazy? Same size? Because this island is not small by any extent. There's a lot of content packed into this one island, so. And apparently this island has 300 chests. I have no idea how, unless there's a massive underground area, so. I guess we'll wait and see. And it looks like it's bigger than the summer area. I don't even know. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Zibai's kit. I loved all of the low quality leaks of the characters we got beforehand. That was a lot of fun. So activities, we have the leeway, lantern rite, of course. And then just the different other events that's going on. Burst sketch, amazing. We have 6.3 theater and abyss leaked. Theater looks pretty nice. All Nod Krai characters as special guest stars. I like that. That's cool. And then Abyss looks hell. Like, this looks like absolute hell, I'm not gonna lie. Not looking forward to that at all. Here is a splash arts. This takes up the entire wish screen, by the way. Columbina's wish art is awesome. The wings, the colors, her and her little medal here. You have Zibai, her little circle with clouds, the horse, very Leeway-esque, and then Ilua, or however to pronounce his name. That's very 4-star. The Light Keeper. Skins, we get a Yao Yao and Nuvolette skin. Nuvolette skin's going to make a lot of money, that's for sure. Auroron and Skirk TCG cards. Don't know who still plays TCG anymore, though. Reruns Inefa and Nuvolette. I might pull for Inefa. We'll see. Here's Columbina's kit and her materials down here. So stock up on everything. I'm so happy she uses slime. I don't know why she uses slimes, but she does. So that's easy. And here's Zibai's render. Look at this. She is beautiful. What a design. Love her outfit. Top tier. Love it. Here are the 2 new artifact sets. They look pretty nice. So there's that. So Columbina's signature weapon and Zibai's. That's a nice weapon. Don't know if I'll have the amount of wishes to pull for it, but I'll try. Lunar crystallized reaction. So Zibai places these things down. I guess she does, and I guess it's just a lunar reaction. Looks pretty cool. Can't wait to see how it works in actual gameplay. Columbina animations are not available anymore. That's so sad. Yeah, approximate chest count is 6.3. That's a lot. Like, for that little island? We'll see. Zibai animations are still up. Look at that. Columbina's was taken down. Zibai's is still up. So we can see her animations here. She's very elegant. Nice sword style. And then her burst is pretty cool. Check out this burst animation. Very interested to see how she is. Name cards. That's really pretty. That's nice. There's Zibai's. So yeah. Here we go. Columbina animations. Check this out. Look at this burst animation. That is gorgeous. They went all out for Columbina. I mean, she is the Archon of this nation, so this is awesome. I love it. Look at the ground. God, I love it. I love everything about her character. It's peak. I don't know what else to say. It's awesome. She is so cool. I cannot wait to get her. She can't walk on water, which is very sad. Party animations. Just coming down on her moon. Probably sleeping all the time, like usual. We do got confirmation. Acts 7 and 8 will be in the next patch, so get ready for war against the Torre. And yeah, this is what I meant. Columbina's gotcha animation literally takes up the entire screen, so you'll know if you get her or not. That's crazy. Oh, this is huge. New quest overview menu. This is everything I've wanted in Genshin. This is awesome. We finally have an entire roadmap of all the different quests. I've been wanting something like this for a while. I'm so happy we got it. I love this so much. I'm so happy they added this. Total number of Archon quests is 10. So we are 6 down, 4 to go. We're getting 2 next patch. So I'm guessing the next patch will get 9 and 10. So that's hype. And here is the 6.3 Primo Gem count. 107 wishes for the 6.3 patch. That is crazy. That's really good. I'll take it. I will gladly take that. We need it. And for the last leak here, we have, looks like some gameplay of Columbina, Arlecchino, Inefa, and Bennett rotation. It's very blurry. I apologize, but this is all we can get for now. But yeah, I can't really tell anything from this. But otherwise, that is it for all the leaks. So we can move on to the official Genshin Impact Reddit to see what people are talking about. So, what's hot recently? At this point, why even asking Venti and Zhongli about lores when Nicole probably knows more about Teyvat history than them. And yeah, she's willing to talk about it for hours. Nicole is history. She has a lot of knowledge about the history of Teyvat. I'd listen to her talk. I'd gladly take a history class with her as the teacher. Gladly. Yep. Lauma. I agree. Oh, I agree. Oh, Lauma. Yeah, nope, that is true. 5 Archons, 1 team. That is true. You're able to do that. No way. Hey, that's pretty nice. That's a good Varessa piece. Tell you that. Genshin and Duolingo collaboration. Pretty cool. The 2025 Genshin family. Neurodivergent dad, male mom, daughter, woke dog. What in the hell? I don't agree with that. Giddy Chino. Oh my god. That is amazing. Arlecchino. Oh yeah, I love Lauma. She is the absolute best. Yeah, when you return after not playing for a while, I mean, I play every day, so not me, but other people, I could just imagine how much shit is popping up on your screen. You will be overwhelmed, bro. But if you ask me, Columbina is still the most shoutable name. I thought that was going to be saying suitable name. Shoutable. You know, it is. Columbina! Sandrone streaming it. Columbina will never get old. So yeah. Genshin lore. No, honestly, same. I really want to explain how that whole thing works, starting from the founding principles of Teyvat. And I could talk about this for hours. Same. I want to talk to people about Genshin and all the lore. All right. Well, that's enough for what's hot. Let's take a look at the last top for last week. This is what I like. Let's see. I miss exploration, guys. Yep, same. We all do. Give me the entire Sumeru Desert, like that amount of exploration every other patch, and I'll be happy. All right. There are new wolves in Wolvendome that follow Razor around. Well, they actually follow him? That's so cool. I love that. That's such a unique feature. That's awesome. Fun fact, these two are mechanically cousins. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, they are, but that's just weird to think about, so I'm not going to think about it. These stories should be available to everyone. They should be. I 100% agree. They should be available to everyone. I don't know why they aren't. My friend is in Genshin. I actually saw this before doing Act 6 of the Archon quest, so when I saw this NPC come up, I was like, hey, that's that dude's friend. Look at that. These witches crazy. Yeah, they are crazy. I mean, they're witches for a reason, right? A minuscule amount of silliness. Grounding my daughter over some silly mistake? I'd like to file a complaint. Alice, destroying the forest and the mountain is not a silly mistake. Alice tends to disagree with that, so we'll let it slide for now. Dahoda, I don't like that. She almost choked her god by motorboating. I love that. God, I immediately, when she ran up to hug Columbina, I knew this was going to happen. Like, Columbina was going to say, I can't breathe, let me go. I knew it. Lauma, you don't understand how massive those things are that you have. They are wildly huge. Durin is the youngest playable character. Debatable? I don't know. The peakest character in Genshin? Probably. I mean, she's top 5. She's awesome. We love Alice. And I cannot believe we finally get to see her, and she's actually having a main role in the story. Finally, this is awesome. I could listen to Alice talk all day. One more dragon character for a full dragon team. Can't wait. It was Ganya's birthday recently. What path do you take to start IT? 1 and 2. I never go to 3. It's either 1 or 2. Does not matter to me. Thoughts on this current Twitter discussion? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I actually thought of that back in like Act 3 or so, maybe Act 2 or Act 3. I actually thought about, hey, we could just go back to Natlan, get Mawika and company, and just come back here and kick ass. But I can see why they don't do that. I can see why. I'm not mad. I don't really care. I enjoy it. But we could. It would take a bit, though, to go back. I don't know. We can find a portal to teleport ourselves there. It was Kaya's birthday as well. My friend is a huge Kaya fan, so she went crazy over that. Favorite hit taken voice line? No. No. When do you get hit? Just no. They will mail you the constellation if you let it expire. That's pretty cool. Good on them. You deserved it, so you get your constellation. So you have to do exploration to get the exploration rewards. What? No shit. I don't get it. Yeah, that's the game. Venting down a new bow. Yeah, we don't do physical damage bonus in 2025 Genshin. Yep, it is very clear Skara and Albedo taught Durin how to fight. I agree. Now this is awesome. A 3D printed Columbina, which looks really good. Like this is top quality stuff here. I'd buy it if it was less than $100. Someone made Minecraft in what? How is this possible? How are people doing this? A slime spawn. This is sick. I want to play that. I love this. Dance party. This is Paimon. Ooh, sparkling effect. I like that for the Archons. That's cool. Blame yourself if failed again. I mean, I play every single day, so it's fine with me. I don't know why people would choose not to get a free con. They're crazy. Just play the damn game. The cutest pose? All of them. Yep, Varka's artistic talents are mesmerizing. I agree. A true professional, better than what I can do. So, hey, not bad. Yo, that's sick. Oh, what a art. That's really cool. Nilu's birthday. That dumb what? Oh, yeah, I know what that says. Now, that dumb clanker. You can't say that in 2025. No, I'm joking. I love it. I think more people should say clanker. It's hilarious. It's such a funny word. She's half clanker. She got the pass. That is true. She has a mechanical arm. I love it. Yeah, it takes 5 days to complete Durin's quest. I honestly don't have an issue. Okay, 5 days may be a little excessive. 2 to 3 days might be the perfect amount of waiting time. 5 days is a little bit long, but I don't know why I haven't started it. It has to be a good reason for it, though. So I guess we'll see. Llama's outfit. Yeah, my Fatui Harbinger can't be this cute. I love it. Arlecchino. Definitely my favorite Archon. My favorite Fatui Harbinger. Yep. Oh, she's so hot. Arle is just the best. That's so true. I cannot wait for this interaction to finally happen. Yep, they blocked this off. I don't mind it, I guess. Oh, this is so cool. Genshin got a PS5 controller, limited edition. It looks sick. I love it. I would get it if I had a PlayStation 5, but the controller is way too expensive. Not gonna get it. So yeah, Varka's a lore skipper. He dozed off during the history lessons that came up in pre Knights of Favonius eras. Yeah, Varka just wants to get he just wants a summary. He doesn't care for the lore. Poor Varka. Yeah, someone made 5 Nights at Freddy's. Like, what in the hell? How are people making this shit? Absolutely insane. But anyways, yeah, the new poses and improved visual presentation in the latest quest are extraordinary. I love it. It makes them feel like real people. You get to see their real personalities come out. It's awesome. This is something Varka would do. Not just stand there. He'll just make himself at home, relax, be comfortable. It's awesome. Love it. So many awesome interactions between many characters as well. Yeah, so this is cool. You could be seeing some more groups coming along. I think we have gone through enough here. So, yeah. Oh, exhibition match. Yo, this is sick. Aoife versus Chevres in a fight. I'm sorry, but I think Chevres would win that. That is so cool. You can see her shooting the pistol out of Aoife's hand. Oh my god, this is top tier art. I've never seen this before. This is awesome. We need a tournament arc of every single character 1v1ing in that land's arena. We need this to happen at some point. I gotta check the comments. No shame in losing to the best Aoife. Chevy with the size advantage, yeah. That's more like a shotgun to a pistol. Amazing. Actual military sniper versus friendly neighborhood veterinarian. Poor guy. I know. This is awesome. I love this a lot. This is cool. All right, this is a good one to end off on. But anyways, yeah, a ton of Genshin stuff has been going on recently. So we went through the leaks Reddit, the actual Reddit, and I talked about my experience with the Archon quests, Acts 5 and 6, which was some of the best quests in the game. Hope you all thought the same. Hope you all enjoyed the Archon quests. And hope you all enjoy all of 6.2. Cannot wait for 6.3 in 6 weeks. So I guess I'll see you all then for another one of these talks. So thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.